Knew that tonight it would go down. Birds and they told me to slow down. Bitches ain't shit, I guess I know.
Bondo, what's good?
What's good? What's going on, man?
Chilling, man. How you?
I'm out here trying to break the world, man.
Oh, okay. 250 million?
I mean, at this point in life, I'm not really into numbers, man. I'm into peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not really basing myself on what numbers. Numbers can't bring me peace of mind. Only the way I interact and deal with the world is kind of gonna bring me that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I just don't, like I said, number wise, I ain't gonna say I don't give a fuck about a number, but of course, yeah, if a nigga got to get money to survive, but at the same time, I don't think I could allow money to make me who I am because I'm already who I am. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, I can't really call out no numbers that's gonna be like, oh, yo, I'm gonna be mad happy if I got X, Y, Z, because I don't care enough to have to do that. You know what I mean? Like it ain't really on me like that. Like I'm gonna do enough. I get pleasures out of different shit. You know what I'm saying? So when I hustled hard or hustled in general, I got pleasure out of hustling, not necessarily the money that I was getting. I like doing what I did. You know what I mean? I had a love for the game. I mean, I had to realize that later on, though, that it wasn't the money, it was the game. I like the game. So it ain't even, you know. It is what it is. I mean, would I turn down 250 mil? Hell no. But
It's
shit,
not gonna make you or break you, is what you're trying to say.
basically, I mean, because when I die, if I got $250 versus 250 mil, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, right, and I feel like that, why would I be going so hard for 250 million? It's only something that occupies your mind to stay on course to like push for shit, you know. I mean, I understand why somebody would, but I feel like timing is everything. And if you're really trying to do XYZ to get to where you're trying to go, it's like you gotta be doing mad major shit. Some niggas, what I mean, like if I would say I was like, all right, yo, you know what? Fuck it, I want 250 mil. I'm about to go and flip fucking 100 keys. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like you got to be on that type time to understand. Like, you can't just be a nigga out here and taking it easy, doing this, that, and the third. You got to be doing something that's worth that 250 mil. And me, I just don't want to stress myself to do it.
Right.
It's not really worth.
That
It's
makes
not
sense.
worth. It ain't worth it to me. You know what I mean? So because I don't want to stress myself to do it, and it's not worth it to me, the thought of it's irrelevant. I'm not I'm not gonna get sold on the fact that, oh, the world says that if you have a Mercedes Benz, not to say I don't like Mercedes, I like Mercedes, but if the world said that Kias was the hottest shit, and Mercedes was bottom tier, then we all be chasing the fact that we all gonna be in a Kia, whatever the fuck they make. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just not into letting my mind be dictated by the masses, you know? And
Yeah.
that's it. That frees me. It gives me freedom mentally. And I like that. I like to have the peace of mind of, yo, I could do what the fuck I want, how I want. Nothing defines what the fuck I'm on and what I'm doing and what I represent. You know?
Yeah,
I
that's
I am I am that. I am what I represent,
money or no money.
basically.
Right. Well,
Shit, I think I'm actually better. I'm not, well, I'm good regardless, but I'm just saying I'm probably better off with no money. The world kind of clicks a different way when you just in a natural, when you got a natural flow of things going on versus when you just pushing the issue. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, I mean, like I said, it is what it is. life gonna be good regardless, you know, and it don't take a lot for that to happen. Like I was watching this dude named Cowboy, and I don't really know exactly. He from 60. He over there from with Nipsey and them from or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, yeah,
But you
yeah, yeah. I
know,
know you're talking about.
he has a I guess they living in the desert and shit like that, and you know they on some other shit, and I'm just like, you know, yo, what's good, man? Huh? What up? You did what? Oh, what you got? Oh, you got cigarettes? Yeah. What you pulling out, man? What's that? What you got? What you pulling? Something? What you got? What you got? Oh, all right, all right, all right. Yeah. Yo, I had a question for you, right? Yo, what do you think when I say American me or us? What do you think about that? When I say American me or us, what do you think about that? Isn't that a movie, American Me? Nah, yeah, actually, that's the Mexican joint, but I ain't talking about the movie. I'm talking about my podcast. It's American Me or Us. What is the question? That is the question. Yeah, what do you think when somebody, if I say that to you, American Me or Us, what's the first thing that come to mind? I really don't like on that because I really don't know what a podcast really is. Well, podcast is the internet, but American Me or Us meaning like, yo, is it like, do it make you feel like American Me or Us is like, yo, the people is us, or American Me like you just thinking about you and yourself and how you surviving out here in the world, or you know what I'm saying? That's the topic you're gonna be talking about. Yeah, that's the question. You got like you talk. I mean, brain freeze. You interview or talk. Yeah, yeah. I'm just well, this is on freestyling right now. I'm just interviewing you right now because you just ran into me, and I'm just like, yo, if I ask you this question, I just asked a couple of people over there, and they kind of just said, yep, same question. You don't know? It's a question. I'm saying this. I don't want to touch that. Yeah, I got you. Okay, cool. Say no more. I'm capable and able, but I don't want to. Well, you should go there. Why not? Why you don't want to touch it? What you got to lose? Yeah. I'm born in America, but they gonna put it. Okay, all right. Well, shit, say no more. Yo, take it easy, man. Take it easy, all right? All right. Yo, yeah, I'm talking to you, man. You. Yo, you better subscribe, man. You heard? You better subscribe, for real. And hit the like button. You been in this one? Out here, in this area? Nah, I'm cool, nigga. I was waiting to see what you had. I'm about to pull off. I'm out. If I have cash, you mean? Yeah, whatever, gas or whatever the fuck it was. I'm going. I'm about to jump on the highway. Yeah, I know. I already know. But I'm out of here, yo. Look, be easy, man. Yeah. All right, cool, cool. Yeah, yeah. I get it. I get it. Shit, you can go sell that. Yo, be good, man. Okay. All right. Yo.
Yo,
Yeah, I've been kind of kicking it with niggas up here on some just asking niggas questions. I actually got some good footage though, for real, for real. Niggas was kind of like this white dude. That nigga started getting deep with it, like, yo, hold on, they listening, all this other. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you
yo,
talking about? Like,
before you leave that, I want to play this because this is kind of what you were just talking about.
before I leave, what?
Say everything got a price. Cause people say like, I love my dogs. I get $100. No, I get $1,000. No, I get $100,000. Hey, you can have it. Like my thought is everything has a price. There is not a number that can get you back in that range. 80 million, 100 million.
Because now you selling your soul.
$100 million, you can have my soul.
That's you. Now we know your character. Sometimes, you look at people and you be like, dang, man, you ain't got no dignity. You ain't got no morals. Like, come on, man. Like, what you gonna stand for if everything is about money?
I always say everything got.
Yo,
Yeah.
yeah, like I said, he was just kind of saying this. Y'all just talking about the same thing. You know what I mean?
Why you ain't let
Okay,
that shit keep playing though?
that was it. It was just a little
Oh,
snippet.
oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, like at some point, look, this is how I look at it, man. The last 20 years, I've been in the streets, I've been grinding, I've been like really on it a certain way in life. And you know, I'm not saying I didn't get nothing out of it, but what I am saying is that ultimately it's like after like being older, it's like kind of like, yo, you got what you got. Like, but what do you really want? You know what I'm saying? And I think that sometimes people in general, they just doing shit by uh by what they by survival mode. Niggas ain't really doing what they want to do because if that was the case, they'd be doing probably some totally different shit. So me doing what I've been doing in survival mode for the last whatever the fuck. I mean, once I like me being in a cool mode right now, I could kind of kick back. Sometimes I don't come out the fucking house for a week. I might sit in the house for a week, don't come out. I don't do shit. I'm just in the crib, chilling. My girl cooking for me. I'm eating. Like, I'm just really on cool mode where I don't have to be in the street. I don't have to do nothing because I put myself in that mindset. You know what I mean? But even with that, I mean, sometimes I got to come out and do something because you still got to have some type of, whether you got it in the bag there or not, you can't just survive off the bag. You still got to add to that shit so that, you know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah.
money being made so you can spend that. Like, I mean, that's just how I move anyway. But I'm just saying, at some point, I asked myself, like, well, shit, if I really wanted to be on it like XYZ way where I'm like, going to really get it, I gotta be doing certain shit. And to me, certain shit that I may have wanted to do or done or whatever the fuck, that shit really the risk ain't worth the reward. So it's like, yo, well, where do that put you at? I mean, at the end of the day, it start making you look at life on a rational level where it's like, okay, well, look, I get it. These niggas, they want me they're promoting. The whole system is the promotion of, yo, look, go out there, you go get XYZ, you get this, that, and the third, and then you made it. You made it in life, right? But then it's like, okay, now once you made it, what's the reward? Okay, yeah, you get a couple of funky chicks to fuck and this, that, and the third, but reality is you got a bunch of motherfuckers hating you. Everybody wants your head. They want to rob you. They want to do this, that, and the third. So how the fuck did you win? But then when you look at white people and you look at their system of, how things are supposed to go, they don't even got no parts of that shit. They not going to buy clothes. They don't have that program. So their program has been, they program their not themselves, but like the kids to kind of like almost like, yo, look, we're not programming you to get a job, nigga. We're gonna program you to own a corporation so you can have some people working for you. And them people that are working, they're basically being programmed to be workers. So the society is based on what the program is that you on, you know what I mean? Or what you realize that is going on, you know what I mean? Or, where you fall at, what place you fall in mentally. So for me, knowing that, I just realized I have to reprogram myself and, and kind of like just kind of be on what I'm on to figure out whatever that thing is that I want out of life. And ultimately, no matter what you get, what you got, what you want, you just want peace of mind and you want financial stability. But that don't mean you got to be rich to have that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you got niggas that's, I come from the era where we make it stretch, we make it work. Niggas that make a big pot of fucking spaghetti and you know what I'm saying? That shit is dinner for 2-3 days. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come from that. Yo, we got the block cheese from the whatever little spot we went and got the no frills, but we made it work. So, having that mindset of making it work, shit, if I could make it work back then with nothing, shit, I got a lot more right now. I can make it work with everything I got, or all the resources and how I think I can make it work right now on simplicity. I mean, mentally simple on it. You know what I'm saying? So I can't allow the world to make me think outside of that. Because anything outside of that is just their hustle, and they trying to get me to buy they product. And I don't need it. I'm be all right regardless, whether I have it or don't have it. I mean, yeah, I don't need it. That's the bottom line. I don't need it. And we surviving off of needs. The basics of the needs is basically, food, clothing, and shelter. You know what I'm saying? After that, anything else is luxury. But I don't need it, and I could do without it.
So when you travel overseas, do you see the same type of driving
Well,
life?
the funny thing is, when you travel overseas, like, I've been in Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Peru, Mexico, Bahamas, shit like that. But see, the one thing I noticed about them out there, they're surviving off of, like the foreign exchange. But outside of that, they're surviving off the land. Whatever you don't grow, you can't eat. So
Yeah,
if you growing it and shit is dumb cheap because shit ain't the fucking society ain't really going off for like how much money everything is making and shit like that. Them niggas they learn to just be happy with look, fuck it, I got some flip flops, I'm cool with that. I might not have Jordans, but I got flip flops on and I don't have to walk on rocks. Cool, I'm happy. And then the majority of them, they kind of know how to live in a home, and the way they do it is like, they put a lot of people in the home so that they're able to survive on a certain level, versus like black people can't do that shit out here. So basically, the less people in the home, the more you gotta really kind of come up with all the cash yourself. But that's how we kind of been taught. We've been brought up like mentally. We've been brought that way. We've been brought to have the American dream. The American dream is what the home with the dog and your wife and a kid or two and a nice car outside with the picket fence. You know what I'm saying? But it's really not. It's really the structure is really a lot deeper than that. It's just everybody want what they want. People are selfish. People are kind of like, you know what I'm saying? It's not family is not the big focal point, and the focal point out the country is family. So when you go into these places, they're not looking at you as a minority. You're the majority. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get in America, you're a minority. And oh shit. And with that being said, as a minority, that's where you're looked at. No matter what race is looking at you, you looked at with a frown. Black people was at the bottom of the fucking, you know what I'm saying? We at the bottom of the totem pole with each other. So how the fuck we can't come up. That's why it's just kind of whack in general. I'm gonna be honest. What I've been thinking about lately is like for real, shit is so loved in like other countries. Like you talking about, I was watching this shit the other day. Motherfuckers was living in this girl, she was living in Egypt with a dude or whatever. They talking about they paying fucking $99 a month. And I'm thinking to myself, like, damn,
word.
like
Shit.
imagine living in one of them places and your rent is a buck to 300 a month. I mean, and you find some way to make like say you working online or some shit from America, like nigga, you living really great. And it's just America make this shit so hard that it's not affordable. So why
Yeah.
is America making shit so not affordable, but these other places, as poor as they are, but they make life affordable for
Why
they
you
could be
think
doing
that
the same
is though?
shit.
What's the purpose? Well, not the purpose, but
Well, the purpose is power. It's power. You got to keep everybody subject. You got to keep everybody chasing what the fuck you want them chasing, and then at the end of the day, they gonna stay broke. Pretty much, they never really get a kind of well, they never get to ever come up where they got the extra. Whether they could have had the extra or not, we're not gonna let you get to them thoughts. We need you chasing the Louis Vuitton and the Gucci and this is how them businesses eat because they sell the bullshit that you kind of don't need. But you know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. We need you on that type of time. As long as you're doing that, guess what? You can't build your 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 home structure with the family to be on some strong shit. You're gonna be on weak time because you chasing what we want you to chase,
right, right,
not
right.
what you really need. You know what I'm
Wh-
saying?
Which we live in a capitalist society, so I guess we got to keep buying for it to keep going.
Well, I mean, the niggas that's dumb, they gonna keep buying, but the niggas that's smart, they gonna stash and try to capitalize themselves. And then, try to kind of like teach it and pass it on to like to keep capitalizing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, for me, the way I look at this shit, it costs every day I breathe, it costs to breathe. And that's I love to look at things like that because I have a son. So monthly, I invest in that yo, look, fuck it. These insurance companies, if I'm gonna die and kind of be done and my son gonna get all that bread, I just gotta teach him what to do with it once he get it. But fuck it, if it costs for me to go and he could win, so be it. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the game plan at the end of the day. So I mean, really, I try to, when it come to a nigga worth, it ain't what you wearing, it ain't what you got. It's what you when you die, how much how much your people gonna get when you die? Because that's what your worth is really worth. Not not the I mean, I got diamonds and all that shit and cars and all that, but that shit ain't about nothing because that ain't really your worth. That's just some shit you own. Like that ain't what you are worth, technically, because if you go, that shit going anyway. You feel me? That ain't nothing that's going to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't got nothing to do with your worth. It's not you. Really, a lot of motherfuckers, they don't even know where they shit going. They shit going to the state when they go. You know what I mean?
Knew that tonight it would go down. First hand they told me to slow down. Bitches ain't shit, I guess I know.